Hey, what's up, guys? It's Aris from the Horror Highway. I'm Aris. I just said that again.
I'm Omar from the Horror Highway.
That's right. That's right. You listen to me, you little shit. We're back with the timeline series, back to back. I wonder whose fault that is. Haha.
Well,
No one's fault.
let me give an explanation.
No.
It is technically. I'm delayed by several days due to personal reasons, like a birthday and working on taxes, which, just put me behind on schedule.
So, I guess I'll start right with the timeline. It's 2007. 2006 passed. So, January 3rd. Do you remember Hal Turner from last episode?
No, last episode was like a month ago, man.
God, what the f- it was? Oh, you fucking moron pieces. Okay, so Hal Turner is a white supremacist who had a talk show, and 4chan decided to troll him. But when he retaliated, putting out the names of the people who trolled him on his website, they just continued to troll him and just fucked his life.
This does sound familiar.
Anyways, on January 3rd, he gets a third radio show dropped mid-session, allegedly because a hacker called Slaw, that's like his pseudonym, held a grudge against him and launched a botnet to DDoS the site he was on. So yeah, I just thought since I started talking about him last episode, that I would, yeah. January 5th, Turner redirects the site to the FBI site to try and deter trolls. January 22nd, Hal Turner says he's had enough and deletes the site. January 24th, Hal Turner gets kicked from his data center, and he also crashes his car.
Is that related?
No, but it happened in the same day. So he just
It's so that's gotta suck. Well, I mean, he's a white supremacist or whatever.
Yeah. So January 27th, an event called the Great Chan Death of 2007. Do you know what that is, or
No fucking
no?
Never heard of.
Okay, yeah. Neither have I after, before the series. So 4chan has a power failure and dies in the usual manner. However, so do a lot of the other major image boards on the internet. 420chan was kicked out of hosting. 12 was suspended by the FBI, which I guess 12 was just a site. 2ch.ru died for unknown reasons. And 7chan couldn't handle the influx of all the other users from all the other sites trying to hop on 7chan, and it just crashed.
All the migrators.
Yeah. And then WikiChan also went down, and WikiChan never returned, so rip WikiChan.
What the fuck was WikiChan? Was it
Another image board, bro.
yeah, but what's it called? WikiChan? Did host information about it?
just the name, bro. February 1st, Hal Turner surrenders and claims that he has quit the internet. However, the statement got the New York Times and a couple of watchers interested, so he had more money for funding of his shows. February 10th, Hal Turner redirects his own site to 420chan and claims that the Canadian communist Turner hacked him. However, a whois search showed the truth. So February 12th, Hal gets his page back. February 15th, 2 new image boards were added, which was /TG, traditional games, and /X, which was paranormal. The latter being created due to the popularity of 7chan's X board, and a bunch of creepypasta being created on B.
I did not know that 7chan was the first board to have the image board to have the paranormal. I would have assumed that 4chan just came with it, to be honest.
So I mentioned in the first episode, which you weren't in, but they did have an X board, but it was photography, and I mentioned it over there because it becomes kind of important later on, at least for the series.
What is photography now? PH? Or is it P?
I don't know.
I think it's just. I think P might be origami and papercraft. Or what's it called?
I don't usually mention new boards being added because I don't think they're that important. But I mean, X, it's X. So.
Bro, you don't think traditional games is important? That's where one of the most famous greentext of Warhammer, fucking a bunch of Warhammer stories. Tell a fucking Elgardo. What's his name?
Alright, bro, but
literally one of your favorite fucking internet stories ever.
Okay, bro, but how does that fit into a dark timeline, bro? Alright, you fucking piece of shit.
That's saying that people are saying how.
That's fine, bro. March 7th, Hal makes another radio show, and Anonymous rates him again. So March 21st, this event right here is probably one of the more insane things to happen in early 4chan, at least yet. Another thing I have to say before I get into this is that Anonymous is a group that has strong ties to B and 4chan. So Anonymous found pictures of a 16-year-old girl doing sexual things to her dog. I won't explain what she did to the dog because I just don't want to. There is pictures up this somewhere. I'm not gonna link them. I'm not gonna do anything. But I mean, if you want to really find them, then it's on you. You know, that's on you. So they traced, like she posted these pictures on a bestiality forum, and eventually they were traced back to her DeviantArt account. I believe her username was Poetic Irony. I'm not 100% sure though, because this was 2007. They did find her real name. I'm not gonna say it. The Anons went crazy and decided to raid her DeviantArt and her MySpace accounts. They called her parents and told them that, like, basically about what happened in like all the pictures. They faxed the school principal all the pictures as well. And what she did, she ended up claiming that the photos were photoshopped and that she did not do it. She was suspended from the school indefinitely. Her dog was taken away from her, and everyone now basically hates her, including all her former friends and her parents. I can't find a lot of information about this event besides the timeline, like, website I'm using, and Encyclopedia Dramatica. So yeah,
that's pretty insane. That's legitimately, yeah. I feel like I do have a memory of hearing about this somewhere on a YouTube video before. Damn, the furries on DeviantArt always have some weird stuff going on the internet for some reason.
April 21st, Hal Turner hyped the shit out of a supposed IRL raid. He called 2 cop units and an ambulance and various friends, and only 4chaners, 2 Anons, and 2 girls, or people. The time that website says they don't know, but it could have been traps, came to it. So yeah, it was only like 4 people that actually went to his IRL raid thing.
What were they raiding?
I don't know. That's all that they said, bro.
This Hal Turner dude is just. Did he say he was gonna get off the internet like 5 minutes ago?
But then like. He's like, oh, more people are getting interested. Let me come back and make some money.
It's like a little cow type of situation.
Yeah, yeah. Because there's more to it, but I mean.
Well, he's making money off
all
these things.
So April 28th, the Subeta raids happen. Do you know what those are or no?
No, Subeta.
Subeta, Subeta.
What is that?
Okay. So 4chan, 7chan, and I think the primary force in this was 420chan, all combined forces to attack Subeta, which was a role-playing website similar to like Gaia Online. And Subeta basically stole a meme that was like made by them and turned it into an item from their for their site. Then the 4chan, like, or not 4chan, like all the chans complained. They DDoSed like everything. Subeta ended up DDoSing 420chan and leaving it like just fucked. Kurt Tanner, 420chan's owner, was left with a $6,000 server bill. Then, like, again, the other chans decided to DDoS Subeta again, which, you know, they tried, but Subeta had a 2,000 gigabyte monthly bandwidth, and yeah, it was just like nothing they could really do to shut it down. They did manage to shut down 2 like fan sites, and eventually they did get Subeta down, but it was only for like 2 days. Eventually, the owner of Subeta, his name was Keith, eventually apologized and removed the item from the site. And yeah, Anonymous technically won her Anons, you know?
That's so weird that, like, back in the past, maids were so, like, held within their communities. Like, you didn't want them leaving or whatever.
Yeah. Oh, I don't know.
I blame this on
you, because, you know, you were there.
Fraud. I was actually not there. I'm too young for Gaia Online and Subeta. I was not on the role-playing server. I blame this on that frog, that boy. Whatever, memes changed after that.
Huh?
Well, I mean, like,
all right.
memes used to have longevity. They used to be around for years, and then, like, they were only shared within their community. You had to be in the community to get the joke. Remember, like, when they that boy was literally just a Tumblr joke, and then it just blew up one day, and then it died the next week, and then memes just started having a life cycle of like a week and a half or whatever.
What you mean, bro? Riz is still a thing. It's been going on for like a year now.
It's really not.
It is. It's evolved. Like it has evolved. Like it's not the same like
exactly
joke it was, but it's still technically the same.
It technically died.
No, it didn't, bro. Okay.
You two evolve. You got.
Savesta and Kumalala are still a thing, bro.
Hardly.
Okay, so nothing really happens in May, 2007. Well, there is this one thing. I got your ass, bro. I rickrolled you. Ha 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 ha. So yeah, I just rickrolled Omar, but like, so he's like super mad, you know, haha. So the rickroll started sometime around April/May of 2007. On May 15th of 2007 is when the earliest known instances of the music video was uploaded on YouTube. I don't really have to explain what the rickroll is. You know, do I? I don't think so, right?
Yeah, you do. I have no idea what the gaslighter of the rickroll is, man. How was this used in the popular meme format? How was it used?
So the rickroll is just like a bait and switch prank with Rick Astley's "Never Gonna Give You Up" music video. Yeah, it's like the simplest.
I think you should play some of the music in the video in case.
Well, that was the point. Yeah, that was the thing. I was gonna do it before you rage, you know. I was
gonna get copyright strike. I have a funny story about the rickroll. It's not funny. On the first day of high school, someone tried rickrolling the entire class by doing their like their presentation. You know how you had to like, you know how you needed to like make a icebreaker. So basically, one of the teachers was like, "Okay, you have like half the class to make like a 5-slide PowerPoint presentation by yourself." Yeah. And the dude literally put like a YouTube link. He embedded it into the last slide. He was like, "And now watch this funny video of where I was born," and it was just like the rickroll and no one laughed.
Yeah. Okay, so, super funny story, Omar. You're so good at that, babe. I mean, bro. June 5th. This is something you should be familiar with, Omar, since you did do this on one of the icebergs.
No, I'm not.
So, there was this thread of an anon going to the Paris catacombs, and he ends up taking a skull. Do you remember what he did to the skull?
I guess since we have to be YouTube safe, he inserts his phallic member into the bottom jaw, like the upper jaw. I think the skull didn't have a lower jaw, so it was just the upper jaw, right?
Yeah.
And then he inserts it through the hole that's at the bottom of the skull, and just kind of like lets it chill, kind of like a chill vibe type thing going right there.
Yeah, he enters to every single hole that is available.
Oh, he did every single hole?
Yeah.
I did not remember that. I think there's a chance this could have been fake.
How would they fake this, bro? He timestamps it and everything.
Okay, but like, what if he just made his own skull, like his own fake skull with wood?
I mean,
like he sculpted one, said he stole it.
I don't know about. I mean,
I feel like I would be too scared to do that just because of the diseases that might be lingering on the skull.
The Black Death on the skull.
I don't want Black Death on my fucking.
Well, I don't know. I mean, it looks really, unless this dude's like,
but like that's the thing. If you could whittle a pretty convincing skull. I mean,
nah, but like this looks aged and shit too and everything. Unless this dude's like a master at carving, a master of aging, a master of fucking painting and everything, bro.
Just throw some dust on it and like it was pretty white, wasn't it? Or how great was it?
It was like calcified a bit.
Do you even know what that means, or are you just saying that to sound smart?
No, it's literally calcified a bit, bro.
I just don't know how you get it out, really.
And so in the thread I basically read through all of it. So he was still in Paris at the time. He took all these pictures.
Yeah, I remember
And
that.
he's asking them like, okay, so how do I take this home with me? And like Anons were like telling him, just mail it to you, put it in between objects. One of them said, stick it up your ass, etc. And yeah, so after that's like when B told him to do what he did. He went crazy with it. Obviously, I do have the thread up on the screen right now, but everything is censored. So yeah, he's probably haunted for life. Anything else or no? Should I just move on?
He's not getting it out of the Paris. He's not. He's just not, because they X-ray they X-ray stuff out there. He did not get it. And he probably never even took it to the airport, because I'm pretty sure you have a newspaper article some YouTuber would have found already about some idiot American tourist tried taking a skull out of it. Like, not to say that people haven't successfully done this, but I'm pretty sure they were like professional thieves and like black market people. This is just some random idiot on 4chan.
I think he probably left it in the fucking hotel room.
I don't no, because you put your name down on the hotel room. You probably like threw it out a window or threw it inside a river or something.
Okay, so moving on, because we talked about that enough already. June 22nd on X, which is now the paranormal board, has the first ever SCP thread ever posted. Do you know which one it was?
Is it 147? It's the statue. It's Peanut. I don't remember his number. 163?
I'm gonna read it out, because I basically have to, right?
Yeah. Well, I don't know if you have to. You could just say it works on weeping angels.
No, I'm gonna have to read it out, bro. It's important.
He poos himself.
Item number SCP-173. Special containment procedures. Item SPC. You miswrote it here, I guess.
Yeah, the first one he did. Yeah. I remember watching the Dr. Kremmer video where he was
It is to be kept in a locked container at all times. When personnel enters SCP-173's container, no fewer than 3 may enter at a time, and the door is to be relocked behind them at all times. 2 persons must be looking at SCP-173 until all personnel has vacated and relocked the container. Description: moved to Site 19 in 1993. Little is known about the item number SCM-173's origins. I guess he miswrote it again. It is constructed from concrete and rebar and was once painted with Krylon brand spray paint. SCP-173 is animate and malevolent. If given the chance, it will kill anyone within its line of sight. Its weakness, however, is that it does not move while being watched. Despite this paralysis, it is still highly dangerous, able to cover at least 2 meters in a literal blink of an eye. It typically kills by either snapping the victim's neck from behind or grabbing the victim's throat and strangling him. Whatever animates SCP-173 does not give it much force with which to break things. As seen above, a large room with unbarred windows is fully capable of containing it. Its grip, however, is unbreakable, so when it's not moving, the statue is as hard and strong as concrete. While left alone in this room, one can hear a stone on stone scraping from within. That is believed to be the sound of the SCP-173's moving about. The reddish-brown surface on the floor is a combination of feces and blood. We don't know, nor wish to find out, where it comes from or how it arrives, but SCP-173's container will slowly fill with these substances. In order to ensure that bacterial growth within does not begin to damage the building it is contained in, and to maintain some level of sanitation, the enclosure must be cleaned on a bi-weekly basis. And yeah, that's pretty much it.
No, you could really tell how amateur this is because they're like, we don't want to know where the pee and blood comes from. Also, like, it's really stupid looking back at it now. Why wouldn't they just stick it in a room full of like high pressure like showers on all sides with a drain in the middle, and then you just spray that shit and then let that go through let that shit and blood go through the drain. It's not like he's dropping physical droppings that can't be like broken down. And I don't know. It's just funny because like it's a pretty horrible fucking SCP. Like the first one ever is pretty like whatever.
Yeah. I mean, it did start like a whole new.
You guys don't know this, but I was fucked up so much.
I guess moving on, right?
What's your favorite SCP?
The one that lets me have sex with them.
Fake fan. There's a lot of those.
The one that's the hottest.
I think according to the community, it's like a wolf with like a skull on its head. It's like a furry
wolf pussy, dude.
Yeah, something like that. And then some like half people would say that, and the other half would be like, oh, well, obviously like the succubus lady. I think I don't know. It's been so long since I've read an SCP article. Yeah,
I haven't. It's been years since I like even dived into it. July 12th, 1 year anniversary of the first Habbo Hotel raid. The admins of Habbo Hotel decided to join in with them and just like make it a Habbo Hotel holiday. July 26th, Fox News calls 4chan hackers on steroids. I just thought it was kind of important to have on here, so I did. Okay, so
they call themselves anonymous. They are hackers on steroids, treating the web like a real-life video game, sacking websites, invading MySpace accounts, disrupting innocent people's lives. And if you fight
back... so sometime around late August, the first known instance of auto-posting script on B was like known. I said that really weird, but sure. For something called Agloco, which I did try searching up and try to figure out what that was, but I couldn't really find anything. There's a company called Agloco, but I doubt it's like for that. It won't be the last time something like this happens, but yeah, I guess it's like the first ever 4chan bot. September 11th, the Trey Burba case. I'm gonna explain it obviously, but do you remember who this is?
Yeah, Trey Burba sounds familiar. Did he like...
Pretty sure you did this on one of the icebergs as well.
Did he like kill a cat?
No.
Did he kill a person?
No. I did mention him last episode.
Last episode was over a month ago again. And I've been working on an iceberg in the meantime, so you know my brain's kind of full.
I'm gonna go into it. So Trey Burba was a 15-year-old who loved guns, and he was from Pflugerville, Texas. He went on 4chan and posted this. Hello B, on September 11, 2007, at 9:11 a.m. Central Time, 2 pipe bombs will be remote detonated at Pflugerville High School. Promptly after the blast, I, along with 2 other anonymous, will charge the building armed with a Bushmaster AR-15, MIA Galil AR, a vintage government issue M1 30 carbine, and a Benelli M4 semi auto shotgun. So what are your plans, B?
Yeah, I remember now.
Let me go up. And at around 15 minutes later, like he posted a picture with the post of like the guns and like the pipe bombs. Trey Burba left the EXIF data on the camera, and the camera's owner's name was Terry Burba, which was Trey's dad. So fuck you, dude. When we had the first iceberg, he told me I messed up. But Terry was a person, you fucking asshole. Yeah, I remember, dude. I remember, you piece of shit.
Yeah, I remember because in the list we made, you put the dad's name, not the kid's name. But like, we literally within seconds, or not within seconds, I literally just told you like, oh yeah, that was the dad's. That's all I said is like, yeah, that's the dad's name, not the kid's name.
Okay, so you know what EXIF data is, or do I have to tell you?
Yes, I know what EXIF data is. It's the within the metadata, there's the EXIF data, which tells you usually where the photo's taken, with what camera it's taken, and what time it was taken,
and all the settings they use to take the photo.
Yeah, but that's not gonna help you find a person.
Yes, it will. So, like I said, 15 minutes later, Trey Burba responds with this. This is why we can't have nice things. So my little experiment was a success after all. 6 months ago, B would have been nothing but supportive and helped me to keep a low profile over the feds and possibly provide addresses to nearby surplus stores. Now, with all the new you know friends. What I'm trying to say? New friend. We get this. You called the damn school. Way to fucking go, internet hate machine.
Troll gets trolled.
Yeah, pretty much.
It's like scammer. What's up? Fortnite scammer gets scammed. Scammer's good.
So yeah, his high school was alerted to the post and like by at least 3 anons, and they put out this response. September 11th, 2007. Dear parents, early this morning, 1 a.m., a Pflugerville High School student posted a threat on a website about exploding devices at Pflugerville High School. The threat was read by a number of people across the U.S., and they, in turn, reported the posting to Pflugerville Police and the FBI. The PPD and Jason Smith, our own SRO, did a great job of searching the building to ensure our safety. They brought in 2 bomb-sniffing dogs and searched the entire campus. By around 5 a.m., they determined that there was no explosives on the campus. As they were doing that, the police and FBI located the source of the threat, and by 8:30 this morning, the student was in custody. We continued the police presence just to make sure no one else was involved. The bomb threat turned out to be a hoax, and the weapons appeared to be replicas. The student was charged with making a terroristic threat, a third-degree felony, and making a hoax bomb threat. The student will also face disciplinary actions in accordance with district and state policies. The student and staff of Pflugerville High School were safe at all times, and the day has gone well. If you have additional questions, feel free to call your grade level principal or me at number. I don't want to say the number. So yeah, that morning, like the message said, he was arrested, and he had a third-degree felony for making a terroristic threat and a bomb threat, which is a misdemeanor. And at least 100 police officers kept watch over the school for the rest of the day. Nobody got to mess with said football team, you know?
What happened to First Amendment rights? What happened to that freedom of speech? I don't know what accent I'm trying to do. I'm just trying to...
I don't know. So yeah, I guess, you know, how I mentioned in the last episode, the dirty bomb pasta. This also became a copy pasta.
Did it really?
Type shit. I mean, they probably... I mean, I never really experienced this as a copy pasta, you know? But, I mean, you know, I wasn't really on the internet at the time. Okay, so October 19th, 4chan gets DDoSed and gets taken down for like 6 days by users from lols.net. 4chan users try to gather on other sites like 7chan, 420chan, and FreeChan. 7chan can't handle it and it just breaks. 420chan's locks in and keeps 4chan users out. They eventually gather on FreeChan and plan an attack back. October 24th, they gather and they take down lols.net, and 4chan comes back with a new meme called BRB Soup. I assume you know what that is, or you don't?
No, fuck you.
Just like a meme, not a meme, like, Moot posted it, like, BRB, I'm getting food or some bullshit like that. I didn't really explain it because I didn't think it was that important. Yeah. And when he came back, he's like, got my soup. So,
the joke being here that 4chan's down, this is very serious, and he's just like, I'll be right back, I need to get my food.
Yeah. November 23rd, Emily Sanders is reported missing. November 24th, this isn't really, like, too dark. I just thought it was funny while, like, looking through all this stuff. I'm sending it to you on TeamSpeak.
On Curse Voice?
Yeah, on Curse Voice. So this user, I think he goes by KOG or King of Gets. Do you know who that is? So apparently he's a legendary troll, 4chan. So yeah, so this is his first ever appearance, and he posts a picture of Yami Yugi. I think in response
that's
to
actually King of Ten possessing the body of Yugi Moto.
Show bitch ass up. So the comment was like, if this post ends with 5, the person he's responding to dies. His sister dies, and his post number did end in 5. So he killed an OP sister.
You forget that if my post ends in 2, I activate my trap card, and you're the one who's punched. Because someone posted a picture of Yugi getting punched by Joey Wheeler, or I forget his Japanese name.
Yeah, I didn't really want to make this a longer entry, bro. I appreciate this is already kind of long.
Also, there's a Yamato Yugi reference in there, because when he activates Berserker Soul from the original dub of the card game anime, he goes like, draw Monster Cardo, and then Taya, or I forget her, Asuka, whatever her name is in the Japanese, like Yamata Yugi. Not a real Yu-Gi-Oh fan, Eris. I am.
She was underage, bro. You're weird. You're weird, bro. Okay, so November 29th, and Anon posts a picture of Emily Sanders saying, if anyone could guess their own post number, I will tell you where she's buried. So eventually, someone did guess their own post number, and OP responds with coordinates. I'm pretty sure I had this in one of the icebergs, the first one probably. They pointed to a place on the side of a country road, 50 miles east of El Dorado, Kansas. It was the exact same place where the police found Sanders' body 1 hour and 10 minutes after the post was made. She was brutally sexually assaulted, murdered, and driven out to the wilderness and dumped on the side of the road. The police soon charged Israel Morales with the crime. He fled to Mexico after Sanders' death and had a hidden bloody knife at his girlfriend's mother's house, but they did eventually get him.
I'm gonna cut this. You probably don't know this, but did they extradite him and get him back here, or did he just come back?
I don't even know, dude. He was extradited in June 26, 2009, but Mexico has this thing that if their citizens commit a crime somewhere else, they have to know the charges and shit. And if they're getting death penalty, they won't allow them to be extradited, and they'll just put them in jail there.
Yeah, I do.
So yeah,
most countries have that.
So yeah,
a majority of the countries have the thing where you just can't extradite the person. You need to put a charge to them. You need to know the crime.
I'm gonna move on. December 5th. This is actually a kind of insane day on 4chan. 2 major events happened. I guess I'll start with Robert Hawkins, since his post technically did come 4 to 5 hours before the other event. So 19-year-old Robert Hawkins made this post on 4chan. Later today, I'm going to bring my rifle to a Van Mar department store at the Westroads Mall, Omaha, Nebraska, and try to beat Cho's high score. I'm going to go out in style. So surveillance footage shows Hawkins entering the Westroads Mall in Omaha at around 1:36 p.m., which was, I think, an hour after he made his 4chan post, and he murdered 8 people and decided to commit word puzzle. This is the deadliest mass murder in Nebraska since the rampage of Charles Starkweather in 1958. It is also known as the deadliest mass shooting in Nebraska history. The second event, which, like I said, you did this one.
I didn't do it. I didn't do it.
The second event you did, bro.
I covered it.
You did this. You did this one, bro.
I didn't do it.
It was, yes, it was, bro. So this next event that happened on this day was the notorious post of, what does B keep in their freezer? So do you want to explain it, or should I explain it?
I think you should explain it, because
Okay.
But I didn't do it. I'm gonna sue you for defamation if you keep saying I did it. I didn't do it.
Dude, you still have them in your freezer. I went to your house and you showed them to me.
I was I was young.
I don't care how old you were. You did it.
I didn't do it.
Yes, you did.
I did not. So guy posts this on 4chan. He's all like, "What does B keep in their freezer?" And then I genuinely
guess what's mine. Guess what's in mine.
Guess what's in mine. I know people guess, and then someone does get it right. Someone says a body, I believe, right?
Yeah.
And then he goes like, "Ding, ding, 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 you got it." And then he posts a picture of a leg.
Yeah, of a leg.
And I think there's 2.
He posts a couple more pictures.
Well, this also becomes a copy pasta. That's the issue. So when I remember when I was looking for this, I had some difficulty finding, whether the images, because some images that were posted were confused with another posted's images that one of the copy pasta people posted He basically posted 2 sets of different images and said they were from the same thing, and then that became the more popular screenshot of the thread.
So yeah, I mean, one of the anons in the screenshot I have, the one I sent to you, the one iFunny, said that he like searched for the pictures if they were like anywhere else, and he never seen it before, and he thinks it's OC, but like I said, I'm not too sure if it is or not. I'm gonna move on. December 14th, 4chan gets hijacked. So I did it for the lols.net, obtains Moot's domain password, are hereby taking control of 4chan by having Selly, the owner of Glexia.com, which was 4chan's hosting, to just hand him over. Selly was a good friend, and I did it for the lols admin that went by Xerix. They like ransomed 4chan, and there was a phone call that is recorded. I don't know if I should link it or not. I'm not gonna play it either because it's like 8-10 minutes. But basically, they were like coming to a compromise. They said that they would give 4chan back if Moot sends them a photo, a fan signed picture of an angry Moot in exchange to get 4chan back. Do you know what a fan signed picture is?
Isn't it like a whiteboard or something? And you in the photo with like whatever they want written down or something?
Yeah, with like the name and shit. Whatever, you know.
You could write it on your body or your.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Like you know how little B, whatever. Is that the name?
Oh yeah. Little B Bass God. He always has. He had women write his name on his body and tweet at him, and then now people just send him anime goes with like, "Thank you, Bass God." And shit like that.
So yeah. So apparently, he did give him the pictures. I can't find the pictures anywhere. So yeah, 4chan lost media. Video idea question mark?
I think it probably was never made public. That's probably it.
Nah, lost media, bro. December 21st, the FBI makes reports about Trey Burba's arrest on their website. And yeah, that's pretty much it for 2007. Definitely one of the more insane years so far.
It only gets worse.
Actually, I think 2008 is tame compared to 2007.
Yeah, but it all goes downhill from here.
It does.
So don't make sure to miss the next video, because you want to know what happens in 2008. Even though Iris just said that it's pretty tame.
Cut it out, bro.
Oh, are we done? Is this the end of kid bashing or whatever the fuck that racist guy's name was?
Oh no, not yet.
He still comes back.
Yeah, comes back kind of like insane. Like a turn in the story. I don't know how to explain it besides getting into the next episode if you're interested in that. Jesus
I think this
Christ.
is a pretty good place to end it, right? We're ending.
I mean, this is the end, really. What do you want me to, do you want me to go in 2008 right now, bro?
No, but like, I was just waiting for you to be like, oh, that's all.
I already said that. Oh.
Well, you did not say bye.
Guys, it's the end of the episode. I hope to see you in the next one.
Subscribe.
Like, comment, and subscribe. And if you're interested in horror stories, check out Horror Highway Stories.
And if you want to be Iris' Overwatch girlfriend, do not DM us, do not interact with us, never watch another video from us again. I'm gonna stop.
I'm not gonna say what I was gonna say next, bro.